Years ago, Carol and Stephen's parents died, and the grandmother died, and the house had been sold in Leicester Street. And they bought the house here to look after the grandmother and the mother while they were ill, and there was a float of about £80,000, and the grandmother's old will stood when the mother died, so everything went into trust. The grandmother was on morphine for 3 or 4 days before she wrote the will out. It was signed and delivered by Cockshott, Peck and Lewis. The will came to be read when the old lady died, and in it stated that Stephen and Carol can live here in this house for the rest of the days, and there's £80,000 or £90,000 to look after Stephen and his needs. To this day, Cockshott, Peck and Lewis never provided him with a bar of soap or a toothbrush or nothing. Every time Carol tried to intervene on his half, with him being mentally impaired, he can't ask for himself. Carol's his full-time carer, so every time Carol asked for any help for Stephen, Mrs Alton at Cockshott, Peck and Lewis threatened her with the police. She would get the police to sort her out if she pestered the office anymore. The money was then transferred to Capita Trust Holdings in London. They've done a few repairs around the house. It's been desperate. If you have a wander around the house, you can see that it's been measured up for repairs again, and it's in need of £25,000. There's only £6,000 left in the pot. Nobody seems to know where the money's gone, because Cockshott, Peck and Lewis totally refused to give any details of what money was held. Stephen, he's never had a bank statement off them. He's never had one off Capita Trust in the 7 or 8 years that it's been in agreement. And now they're saying there's no money for the repairs, so that they want Carol and Stephen out, and they're taking action in 14 days' time to have them evicted. The house is left in trust, and then it's going to Cancer Research, who take the house over on the death of Stephen and of Carol. The will is here. It's been in front of a judge, and the judge says that they can stay there as long as they want. But neither Capita Trust or Peck and Lewis have abided by anything to do with the will. They've made everything their own way, and now they want Carol out and Stephen out, sell the house, and therefore all the money, everything locked up in the house as it is, will go to Cancer Research as of now. It's not a very good advert for any charity. Charities are meant to be to help people. I always thought charity was meant to be exactly as the word says. Charity, you do things for nothing. But they're taking everything, and for a charity to threaten a mentally handicapped lad with putting him on the street in 14 days' time is absolutely disgusting. The services who look after Stephen, they're not really pulling the weight. They're saying this, that and the other, but they should be out fighting his case. I've written 2 letters to the Prime Minister from nearly 8-9 months ago up to 6 weeks ago. He's not even replied. I've been to see Mr Pugh. He's not really done anything. He asked the trust what was going on, and that's all he did. And the same with his assistant. They've not really done anything to help them. It's an absolute disgrace, and I never knew that things like this happened in a civilised country like this is meant to be. It's all wrong, and it's about time something was done. All I can say to finish is it's one hell of an advert for a charity that's meant to be looking after sick people in the long run, that they're going to put a mentally handicapped lad out on the street that can't fend for himself. And they've even written in the letter, the fella at Capita that runs it said to Carol, it's about time you went and got a job, got yourself sorted out, and we'll put Stephen in a home. Now that's fantastic, isn't it? That's a rich person in London telling somebody up here who's mentally handicapped, we're going to put you in a home. It's all wrong, and there should be something done about it. Surely somewhere there's a law against this. These 2 people, Carol and Stephen, have been living under threats daily from these people, and it's not on. Surely there's a law in this land that stops people being victimised and threatened. I myself, I'm having no more of it. I'm putting my foot down, doing what I can, because I'm standing by them both. I've known them 30 odd years, and it's a damn disgrace. It's about time something was sorted.